and let's go. We going forward. You know what I mean?
What is your goal besides, of course, making a better Philly? Like what is your goal with your platform that you're building? Because you had the highest growing platform in Philadelphia right now. Everybody wants you to shout out, collab. They want you everywhere with your voice. So where are you going to take this thing? Well, where do you see yourself taking this thing?
Yeah. Well, I really want to take it. More collaborative efforts. I mean, I'm not going to even say the sky's the limit for me. I'm going to just say for us. Because like I said, I want to bring the world to Philadelphia. I want us to showcase everything, because it don't matter who get in position. If the right people is in position, everybody's going to win. Yeah. You understand? Everybody is going. That's why when I told you that this how Russell Simmons started, I really meant that. Maybe you probably don't understand it yet, but that's what you really doing. You're like a younger version of what Russell Simmons was doing, because and he didn't even know what he was doing. You feel what I'm saying? First with Def Jam, that was Rick Rubin. But once he added Russell Simmons got into play. Now Russell Simmons is the party promoter. He's connected with all the rappers. He's connected with all the street guys. He having open mics. He going to college dorm rooms and finding talent. Oh, damn, you go from Def Jam, then you go to Def Comedy Jam. Now you got the comedians. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of these people still to this day don't talk about Russell Simmons done put so many people on just from his idea and staying involved in the culture. You understand what I'm saying? It done connected so many people, and they done put so many people on. But when you reach back, they can't really talk about their careers without mentioning, hey, Russell Simmons was the person that really, a lot of people still eating from that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how it go. And if we did it in the city, people always think we got to go somewhere. No, we don't. We don't need other people to tell us what we already know, what we already got. We here, we got everything here already. We just got to utilize it.
And you proving that, because on your platform, first it started off as, when I got into it, he was going around the whole city showing places in Philadelphia that was historic, old restaurants. Some stuff that I seen, I never knew what it was. He told me, he told me through the video what it was. Old hoods that gangsters used to roll with, or old places that used to be fun. And then he started going to businesses now and then highlighting those businesses. Yeah. And then now I see like Black Thought and them showing them love. I see Freeway showing them love. Yeah. So now he went and showed so much love and so much pride for Philly that now the people that's actually pulling strings in Philly is like City Hall previously. We need your voice. So how was it when you met Freeway? I see like he's really taking a liking to you.
Freeway was I met Freeway years ago. He forgot all about it, but I met him years ago when I used to like really run around on 52nd Street, because he was living on Lindenwood Street.
Shout out Lindenwood Street.
You feel what I'm saying? So Free was living on Lindenwood Street, and it was like my old head's Butch. He passed away. That's who brung Nah to Touch Money. Yeah. So I've been tapped into a lot of these dudes already. It's just that I was going to jail. I might be home 3 months, and I'm back to hustling, and I'm getting booked again. So drugs was never really my thing. You feel what I'm saying? I knew how to make money, but I always get locked up fast. Like I'd be out a couple months, I'm right back in. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just what it always was. So I always been connected to so many of these guys. Same thing with Jack Frost and the rest of them. I've been knew them dudes like years and years ago.
Oh, so
you feel what I'm saying? So it's just a reinventing thing. And they like, oh man, I remember you from back in the day. Yeah, I was a completely different person.
You go to what you said, using your powers in a different way.
Yeah, I was
from years and years ago. When I come back to you and say I'm moving like this now, and they still rocking with you.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's love. That's love. I ain't gonna hold you. I know when I seen you on the platform, the first thing I thought about was like, damn, your face.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
I seen you at boxing matches, out you and your wife out there. Then seen you on Lindenwood Street, shout out to L Block again, Art Street, all of that. So your impact and the way that you shifted, I couldn't believe the shit. Yeah. Because I remember how I saw you in the beginning.
Most definitely.
And how you was moving in the beginning. That's all I knew you for real. Yeah. And then when I started seeing you on the platform saying the shit you were saying, it took me a couple of videos to be like, this the boy from, it's the same person. Yeah. That's why I say using your powers for good, because the impact you had then to the shit you do now and the following you got now, some people can't change their jacket that way.
No,
a lot of folks don't believe it. Now I'm saying like, no, you the boy that was running, gun and shoot him. I'm not following that. I don't want my kids to follow that. You got kids following you. You did the L movement. Women said, let's support these brothers and let's do that.
Yeah.
Where you get the revolver theory from?
You know what it was? I'm gonna keep it funky, bro. I was in a poppy store.
Yeah. What is that?
And I just seen it.
It's one of my favorite videos I've seen.
So the revolver joint was like, you know, you got the revolver. When you know, everybody start off, you don't got no gun. But every time you go to the street. Every time you do something bad, you add a bullet to the revolver, and you put the gun to your head. It might not go off.
Oh, the game.
Like Russian roulette.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? That's all it really is. It's the revolver theory is Russian roulette. You playing with this gun over and over. You feel what I'm saying? And eventually, you're gonna fill the revolver up. But the shooting yourself in the head don't necessarily always mean physical. It could be mentally, financially, spiritually. It's in every single way. So it's not just death like physical death. A lot of us be dead in other ways. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people, I see a lot of friends I was locked up with, they walking around down Center City and they going, and like these were some of the thoroughest dudes in the world. And they got out here and it's just, everybody's situation is different. That's why I don't mind jumping out and talking to a homeless person at the gas station. I don't mind being down Center City and just talking to, because I know everybody's situation is different and the trauma is real because I've been in jail for a very long time. So I just know it's different. It's like some people, it took me forever to get here. This ain't no overnight situation. You feel what I'm saying? 5, 6 years ago, I was just in the mix. This ain't like, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why the young boys kind of more so relate to me, because they know I was just in it. You feel what I'm saying? But they know the love for him was always genuine because I was talking to him like this on the street. Like, bro, no, you better than that. You could squash that war. And I'm telling, and they know that because I did it. I came home, a war on 52nd Street. I came home and walked the enemy territory and I shook their hands by myself, no gun, no vest, no nothing. And I said, listen, what we gonna do? Either we gonna kill each other again or we gonna go to jail or we gonna leave it alone. And we left it alone. And, and I don't mean we friends, but we respect each other. You feel what I'm saying? They don't gotta worry about me, I don't gotta worry about them. I never tried them, they never tried me. That's not out of fear or whatever, it's just out of respect. We lost too many people. I lost some people, y'all lost some people. I did time in jail, y'all did time in jail, but it's people behind us that's coming up that's not gonna understand this war. They're not gonna understand what they in it for. So let's save them. You dig what I'm saying? That's the main reason why I be on that. Like, let's say the people coming behind us. Okay. Not just us. Let's give them a chance at life.
So let's be solutionary. So we're talking to City Hall. We have, state reps that have funding and they want to, how they want to back a program that we can create. So what's the solution we can create to help the youth? If it's like a program or something that we could do for the youth like that they like, what we don't know what to do. Like, we see them running around robbing, ski masks. They out here doing whatever on the train, but what to do? What's the solution?
From our perspective, I'm gonna tell you, don't wait for nobody. Figure out a way to do it on your own and let them come to you. Because that's the thing. I'm starting to see it now.
What you mean by no funding? Like we gotta do it ourselves?
Do it yourself. Even if it start from the smallest level. Even if it start out with 5 people and 5 gonna turn into 10, 10 gonna turn into 20, 20 gonna turn into 100. Because here's the thing, and it's just the honest to God's truth. It's a lot of people in power that don't want that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That they don't want that, what you talking about far as art and far as doing things for the youth. A lot of people that's in position, they don't really want that.
Why not?
Because it threatens their position. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta, like, what Fresh is doing, what y'all doing, what other people is doing, the passion, when you got passion in something, you're not in it for the money. Yeah. When you in it for the money, 9 times out of 10, you don't have the passion. Right. You in it for the money. And you could tell the difference. Just think about people that you may know in the industry or people you may look up to and ask yourself, which one do they have? Most people with the money don't have the passion. Most people with the passion don't have the money. It's gonna always be like that. Wow. It's gonna always be like that, bro. And it's been like that since the beginning of time. Look at real leaders that we had. They had passion. They never had money. You understand what I'm saying? The people who always had the money, they never really had the passion. They knew how to get the money. So when you going into something, looking at something fresh, you looking at the passion aspect of it. When somebody over here telling you, Fresh, no, we got to go get the money. You like, yo, bro, I don't know how to go about doing that for the money. I'm doing it because I really want to do it. That's not your thing. I'm in it for the passion.
No, it's so simple. Like, that's why that just came through me. You became it. You didn't ask for, I never seen you ask for anything. Everything you do, you like, yo, come down here. Yo, we gonna do this. Come here. Like, wow. So you're becoming.
You got the community.
You got to protect this man.
You got the community. Absolutely. Fresh. Involve them.
Okay.
Because it's there for real, for real. Believe it or not, when you doing things and you having things, your audience, your crowd, the people that come, that's really your community. What you may be looking for and you may need, it may be right there in that audience, bro.
Wow.
All you got to do is reach out to them.
How you get